play is Ionesco's Exit the King, and it's sort of a mock classical Shakespearean, Molierian comedy.
When I read it, I couldn't for the life of me work out why this play had sort of gathered dust and got lost in the world of academia, because it had such a fantastic imaginative unpredictability to it, like thrilling to read, and moments where I thought, wow, this must be just such a knockout in the theatre.
It shocked me from reading it on the page, and then we came into the rehearsal room and I was like, oh my God, this is a comedy. This is really funny.
It feels like Cirque du Soleil, you know, it doesn't feel like a revival. So I love that about it too, you know, that when I read it, I was surprised. I have to admit, I have never seen a production of this play.
It's about an apprenticeship of death with an affirmation of life. Now that's a really solemn description. Along the way, there is clowning and burlesque and physical comedy and vaudeville and strobe lights and exaggerated costumes, and so I think it's a masterpiece, really.
The one thing we never want our work to ever become is like a dark brown night in the theatre where you feel as though I have to be here because it's supposed to be good for me. The spinach theory, you know, we want it to be, yes, you know.
The writing is so beautiful. This Theatre of the Absurd, Ionesco, it's like, it's really, really funny, and then he pulls the rug out from under you. And it's brutal, you know, because it's a story about this guy who's going to die, and you know he's going to die, and you know that's what's going to happen by the end of the play. And why am I always in things about death?
We're talking about death. You know, for all of us mortals out there, we all fear it. We don't really want to accept it. Neither does this king. And along the way, he's going to do everything he possibly can to be in denial about it. So there's great. It's like pure clowning. You laugh so hard because the situation is so desperate.
As a culture, we're not awfully good at dealing with you know, death and dying, even though it's as natural as being born. And Ionesco said, no, look, you can look at it. Look, not only can you look at it, it's funny.
It's so exciting because we're rehearsing in a sort of 9-story rehearsal room complex down on 42nd Street. Even that's a buzz for me, you know what I mean? I keep whistling Naughty Body, you know, when I'm going to work, thinking this is a trip.
You have Geoffrey Rush, who's a movie star, an Academy Award-winning movie star. Susan Sarandon, Academy Award-winning movie star. Lauren Ambrose, Emmy Award-winning television theater actress. And myself, and we all leave all of our history and baggage aside, and it's all about ensemble acting.
It's incredible to be in this rehearsal room that we're in with these actors. I mean, Susan Sarandon, she's great. Geoffrey is the best. I mean, Andrea Martin's like a comic genius.
We've got Lauren Ambrose, we've got Andrea Martin, who is like being locked in a comedy prison cell with Gracie Allen or Fanny Bryce, you know what I mean? She's just popping with stuff.
There's all this like vaudevillian stuff going on, and Geoffrey is often inviting like Bugs Bunny into his performance, and like the other, you know, Daffy Duck and Pepe Le Pew. I mean, really, truly, like he turns himself into a cartoon.
I feel very comfortable with Geoffrey, and he, having done it, you know, has come up with all these incredible physical gags and throws himself all over the stage, and it's really fun to I mean, sometimes my problem is I just become completely mesmerized by him or he and Lauren, and I just completely forget to, you know, to cut them off, but we're having a good time.
It's sort of a thrill for us, I think, to dust off the play and throw it back out into the commercial arena and hope it sticks.